Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Crochet Studio 22. In today's video we'll be making lounge pants. Today I got some really nice, extremely soft yarn. The brand is Himalaya Air Wool Multi. The color is amazing, the yarn is amazing, extremely soft. So I was thinking what we could make from it, and it just gives the vibe of a lounge pants. Very cozy, very comfortable, very soft. So the pattern is very easy to make. We'll be using only 2 stitches, a single crochet and a half double crochet throughout the whole project. We will be first making our waistband, which will be ribbed, and then from there we will work down the body of our pants. The waistband will be made of single crochets, and the body I will be doing it in the half double crochets. If you want, you can make it in the singles, in the double crochets, whichever stitch you like. It's not so much about the stitches as much as the pattern itself and the proper measurements. Okay, so since first we'll be making our waistband, it is important to determine the length of our waistband. We will start our chains to be the height of our waistband. So it's basically up to you. Do you want your waistband to be a bit shorter, or do you want it to be longer? Do you want to have like really thick waistband? It is very important to determine the length of your waistband. So what you need to do, you need a measuring tape. You need to measure your waist first, okay? I am 75 centimeters, which is something like 30 inches. And then you take your measuring tape and you put it around your hips and you measure there. I'm on the size 103 centimeters, which is 40 inches. And then you just take the number in the middle, okay? Just in the middle. So I will be making my waistband to be 90 centimeters long or 35 inches long. Okay, that is very important because if you make it in your hips size, you're just gonna have a lot of material bulking around your waist. But if you make it in your waist size, it's just gonna get very stretchy, or it will be hard to pass through your hips. So it's always better to get it somewhere in the middle between these two numbers. Okay, so let's get started making our waistband. My stuff are ready to start the waistband. The waistband I will be making with the hook number 7, and the body I will be making with the hook number 8. The tag suggests to use the size of the hook 6, but I tried and I just find it somehow too small for this yarn. I would really like to at least try to manage to keep it airy like this. So for the waistband, I will be using 7, and for the body, I will be using the hook number 8. And we will now make a slip knot. Okay, and I will chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And this will be the height of my waistband, okay? And whichever height you choose, any number of the chains you choose, just add 1 more. And now we'll be placing a single crochet in the 2nd stitch from your hook, but not in these loops here. Turn it. If it is easier for you, just lay it down flat, and in these little bumps at the back, this is where you will be putting your hook. If you look from the side, these little bumps, okay, from the side, they are here. So this is the first one, this is the second. So we go with our hook there, and we put a single crochet. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 and 6. If you're using the same yarn as I do, just keep it loose. Okay, we don't want to destroy this airness in it. And now we will chain 1, turn our work, and now we'll be working in the back loops only. Okay, so we don't go with our hook here. From the top, this is the back loop. So the back loop only. And again, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6. And again, we chain 1, turn our work, and again, we go in the back loop only. So from here, placing a single crochet. And this is how we will make our waistband. So just keep on alternating. Finish your row, chain 1, turn in the back loop only, make single crochets. Okay, and the length of your waistband is, as I said previously, it should be somewhere between your hips and your waist. Okay, so keep on crocheting in the back loop only, single crochets. It will give you the beautiful ribbing on your waistband. You can already see. Okay, so when you finish the length that you need, I will meet you guys there. Hey guys, I'm back. I just finished my waistband. Okay, and I'm in love with the colors, really. So what we will be doing now is we will be joining our ends. Just make sure that they are not twisted. Okay, put them flat, make sure they're laying down flat, and I will show you now how to join them so your stitches here won't be visible at all. So we finish our row and we will chain 1. Okay, and now we take this other one, and because we were working in these little bumps when we started our foundation chain, you see we have a very nice ending here. What I want you to do now is from this piece put your hook in the back loop, okay, like this, and in this piece in the front loop, like this. Okay, so again, back loop, front loop, yarn over and pull through all the loops. Don't tighten it up, don't, because it's gonna get smaller. Okay, and in the next stitch again, back loop, front loop, yarn over, pull through all of them. So basically we are making a slip stitch. Okay, so again, back loop, front loop, yarn over, pull through, back loop, front loop, and like this we will make till the end. And this is how it looks. This is from the wrong side. Okay, but when we flip it, look, it's almost completely invisible. So what we will do now, guys, is again we will chain 1, and now we need to place the stitches along our ribbing. So let me explain you how. So this is, sorry, this is made of 2 rows. So we need to put 1 stitch in each row. So we will be alternating between, let's say, the down and up. So the low and high, low and high. And like this, you will have the same number of stitches as the number of your rows you're having. So we'll go straight here, okay, here. And we will put 1. And then we go on the top, just somewhere with your hook. 2. And then again, we go down low. And then to the top. Sorry. This work can be a little bit tricky. Just find a way where you like to place your stitches. Like I like to put mine in this very top here and through the back, like this, okay? And then just in this empty space here. That would be my low point, and this is in this high one here, okay? So continue doing this all the way around your waistband, and I will meet you when I finished my row of the single crochets. Okay, and now it is time to switch our hooks. So from the hook number 7, I will go to number 8. And now this is our waistband. As you can see by this, we are on the wrong side. And what we need to do now is we need to reach the size of our hips, which are wider than our waist, okay? So as you can see, I've put 2 stitch markers here, and that is where we will be making our increases. And we will be making our increases in every row where our stitch markers are until we reach the size of our hips. I don't want my material to be stretching out. I want it to fit nicely. So just find this middle point for your stitches. I have a total of 72 stitches, and so the middle for me is 36, okay? So I counted here from the middle, 18 here, 18 here, that's, okay, 36. So this is where I placed my stitch markers. And now we will start with double crochet. So we will chain 2, half double crochet, sorry. Chain 2, yarn over, and pull through all 3. So we will be placing half double crochets in each and every stitch throughout our work, okay? My suggestion, guys, is every time you make a couple of rows, try it on. That is the best way to determine your size and everything, and it is better now rather than when you finish everything and you figure out it is too small or too big. And it really depends on what kind of yarn you are using, the brand of the yarn as well. So it is always better to try on the pieces you are making. Okay, so as I said, we are going and each and every stitch making a half double crochet. And very soon we will be coming to our stitch marker And here is our stitch marker. We will take it out. And in that stitch marker, we will put 2 half double crochets. 1 and 2. And I will put my stitch marker into this first one that I made. Why? Because the connection here where we connected our waistband is from our back, and I wanted to get more increases on the back rather than in the front. So we will continue placing half double crochets in each and every row, each and every stitch, till we reach our next stitch marker. When we reach our next stitch marker, we will put 2 half double crochets, and that will be our increasing stitch. Okay. I've reached my second stitch marker, and here in one stitch, this one, we will be placing 2 half double crochets. And because here is our back, okay, now we'll put a stitch marker in the second loop. And we will continue placing half double crochets in each and every stitch until we come to our connection point. So the pattern is really easy, guys. We are not changing the stitches. We keep on making half double crochets. If you're having and using a thicker yarn like the one I am now, it will be a project very fastly done. And trust me, this is something that you will really wear. So we are coming to an end. Okay, and that is it. Okay, you see I placed a single crochet here. It can look to you that you should put one more half double crochet here, but no, that is the place from which your chain 2 is coming, and you don't want to put a stitch there. So just go on the top and make a slip stitch like this and chain 2. Now you can just go on and keep on making your half double crochets, but because my colors, as you can see, this means I tried a lot, you guys. It means I tried, I failed, I tried, I failed, okay? You see the colors are changing from pink to white. So here I will chain 2 and I will turn my work, and I will continue from here. Okay, so again we just keep on putting half double crochets in each and every stitch until we reach our stitch markers. Okay. And we are next to our stitch marker. And we will place 2 half double crochets. And we're putting the marker in a stitch that is closer to our connection. This one. So guys, just keep on making your half double crochets, increase on the sides in every corner until you reach the size of your hips. And that should be somewhere, let's say, in the middle of your bum. In the case it is a reverse situation, that your waist is wider than your hips, then just use the reverse math. Okay, here we went into increases, and you guys will be doing the decreases. Okay, so I will make mine and I will come back when I reach the width of my hips. Okay, and I will show you what we do from then on. And I'm back. So I finished with my increases, and as you can see, this is the shape I got, and actually that's the shape I wanted to have. So now I will take off my stitch markers. I won't be needing them anymore. So how do I know that I reach the size that I want? We can measure it. So my hips are 105 centimeters and I'm here on the 54, so that is okay. Or if you don't have this, you can just try it on and see if it fits comfortably. So from this point on, we will continue doing our half double crochet in each stitch until we reach the point for splitting into the pants, into the legs. Okay, so we need to make enough to cover our buttocks. Okay, and that is where we will split our work in a half for the legs. Okay, so continue making your half double crochets until you reach the point for splitting into the legs, and I will see you there. We are back. So I finished my my piece. Let me turn it so you guys can see. This is how it looks. And now it is time to part here for our legs. Okay, so what you need to do, you need to know the number of your chains that you have in total, how many stitches actually you have in total, and divide it in a half, and in the mid one you will put your stitch marker. So this is where we will be dividing for our legs. What we need to do now is you need to put your hook back in, and we need to make this space in between. Okay, we need to make this space in between our legs. So I'm going to chain 10, but please guys, when you make this chain, just try it on. Depending on your size, maybe you will need more chains, maybe you will need less chains. So just to make sure that you are comfortable with it and that it fits nicely and comfortably. Okay, so you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 chains. Okay, and now here where is our slip stitch, this is where we will join, and I will show you how. So with your hook, you just chained 10, put your hook inside, we will join with a slip stitch, but in the case you don't know, you put a hook inside, grab your yarn, and just pull it through the loop you have on your chain. And now we will go work back in our chain with the slip stitches from here to here. Okay, so we made the slip stitch. We will skip this first one, and into the second one we will make a slip stitch. Okay, it's a bit tight here. So we go 1. We will be making slip stitches all the way till the end, but we will count just to make sure that we have the same number of stitches as it was in our chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now in this same loop we will make a slip stitch just to connect all of it. Okay, so your work should look now like this. And now it is a perfect time for you guys. Go try it on. If it fits nicely, if it is comfortable, we will continue. If it is not, lower your chains or make more of them. Okay, but the point is the same. You will slip stitch here, skip one, and then slip stitch all the way back and slip stitch it here to connect your work. And now we will chain 2, 1 and 2, and we will continue making our half double crochets all the way around, but this time we will be making this leg. Okay, so this leg, but when we come close to the chain, I will come back and I will show you how we will work around this chain. We are close to our chain, so now I have just 1 and 2 stitches left. So we are going to put half double crochet in it, and now we will move and work a half double crochet onto our stitches. Okay, and make sure that you have the same number, so it will be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So in this one here, I need to go with my needle into this one and place a half double crochet. Try to make this one a bit tighter, because this is the part where these things are coming together, and you don't want to have any holes there. Okay, and we'll count while working back. Because we want to maintain, at least in this row, the same number of stitches, which was 10. So that's 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and here will be the 10. Okay, and Now we came to our chain 2 place, and on top of this one, tightly, we will make a slip stitch, this time tightly. Okay, and this is what we should have so far. So now just continue working your piece by chain 2, and we go with our half double crochets, and we will be working in the rounds. So right now you're working your one leg, and keep on working like this in the rounds. And as you can see here now, everything is in one line. So when you come to this stitch here, you will place your last one, slip stitch it on the top, chain 2, and continue making the half double crochets in the rounds as long as you need it, as long as you like it, want it, however it is. So when you finish your one leg, I will finish mine as well, and I will meet you back, guys, to show you how to start the second one. Okay, happy crocheting. And we are back with our piece. One leg is finished. Okay, it looks like this, and now it is the time to attach our yarn and finish our second leg. Okay, so what we will do is we will make a slip knot. Okay, leave a little bit longer tail so you can work around it. Okay, like this. And what I like to do is I don't like to make a slip knot here in the beginning or here at the back because it will be visible. I like to make a slip knot, actually the joining of the new yarn here in the middle. Okay, because this is the wrong side on which we are working. So let's try to find the middle. Here we had 10 stitches. So we will go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This would be the middle stitch for me. And we made a slip stitch on our hook, and with our hook like this, we will go in. Sorry guys, like this. So with our slip stitch, with our hook, we go in, take out the yarn and pull it through like this. And because this is my wrong side is up, so I will be holding my tail from this side and I will work around my tail. So now we chain 2, 1, 2, and we are going with the half double crochet. Okay, like this, and make sure you're working around your yarn. So we will yarn over. Here is our stitch around our tail, half double crochet, and again it's a little bit harder from this side, but this is just for the first row, you guys. Later on will be much easier. And here this would be our last stitch in the middle. And now I just need to move my piece. So as you can see, we made a stitch here and the next one is here. So this one here, again, work it around your tail, but make it a bit tighter. Otherwise it will create a hole, and we don't want to have a hole there to be visible. And again, this is just for the first row. And just continue making your slip stitches. Normally here you don't need to make it tight, here you just keep it loose. And we will go around our leg making the half double crochets, and I will wait you on when we come to this corner just to show you how the stitches are going and how we will be joining here. I reached the corner, so as you can see I have 2 stitches till the corner, so we will make half double crochet, and in these corner stitches just a bit tighter than you would usually make your stitches, as I said and the next one is this one here. This was our slip stitch. We go into this one with a little bit tighter half double crochet because we don't want to have in that corner any kind of holes or anything. Okay, and again, and you see here, this would be our last one, because from this one, this is where our chain 2 is coming from, and this is where we joined our yarn. So this would be our last stitch for the half double crochet. This, and we will slip stitch on top. And we chain 2. And we continue with the half double crochet. Okay, so keep on making your half double crochets until you come to the desired length of your pants. When we reach the desired length, after that, in order to finish our work, we will weave in any tails that we have out, and then we will make a cord so we can pass it through our waistband here, so we can tie up our pants. Okay, so again, make the desired length of the pants and come back so we can make a cord together, and we will have a beautiful finished lounge pants. Okay, happy crochet, guys. I finished my pants. This is how they look like right now. I know that they may be looking too big, but this is what I wanted. I wanted them to be oversized. I wanted them to be baggy. I turned them on the good side. They're right now on the correct side. You can see. So this is how mine looks like when they're finished, but not almost. Now we need to make the laces that we're gonna put through, so we can squeeze them in around the waist. Okay, let's go make. And we are back to make our chain, which will go through our waistband, so we can make it tighter. Okay, this is very simple to make. What you need to do is make a slip stitch, okay, like this, and start making chains. The number of the chain is not important. It is important the length of it. So you need this chain to be longer than your waistband is, so we can tighten it up, make a bow and everything. We need to pass it through our waistband. So just keep on making chains until you get the needed length, and I will meet you at the end of your chain. So I made my chain, and it goes, as you can see, 3 times when lay down flat the width of my waistband. So what we are going to do now is into the second chain from the loop, which is this one here. And no, we will not be chaining here, we will be making our stitches in these back loops, in these back little bumps here. So in the second chain from the hook, we will make a slip stitch like this. So you put your hook inside, grab your yarn and through. And if you didn't count how many chains you made, now it will be a good time to start counting how many slip stitches you will be making. We will be making the slip stitches all the way till the end of our chain, and then we will make one more. So in total we will be two of the chains like this, and I will show you how to put it inside the waistband. I finished my chains, and in the end you will probably stay with the tails like this. Just make a knot in the end, take a hook couple of sizes smaller and pass them through just two or three times. If you want, you can leave them hanging, or just pass them through like this. The point is just to hide them. We already made the knots, they're not gonna go anywhere. So we will weave in our tails just from the middle of your chain. Okay, so like from here, put your hook through the back and pull your yarn in, and that is more than enough. That is for one, and now we will do for the second one. From the middle, and again I'm passing mine just 2 times. There is no need for more than that. Okay, and one more time through here. Okay, now you need to find the middle point of your waistband. So this is the middle of our back. This is where we made the connection when we were making our waistband. So just count how many ribs you have and come in the middle. For me, here is the middle. And what we are going to do, I'll just put, not to hold the needle, I will just put a piece of yarn inside. Okay, so we will start from the back, and what we want to do is we want to put our chain to go in and out like this, but to go around the ribs. So okay, so here is out, and we want to go out and in, and then out and in again. So we will start here from the back, and because we have 2 chains and I have 6 rows, so I will be placing mine in the 3rd and 4th row in order for it to be in the middle. Okay, so we have 1, 2, so in the 3rd one and in the 4th one. Okay, so I will start from here. Like this. 2, 3, 4, or you can count from the top. this. Okay, and then we want to put it back in again. You see from the back. 1, 2, 3. So from here we want to put it back in again. Try to keep them like this, not to get them twisted. And just keep on weaving them in until you come to the middle. Okay, so this is one side. On another side we will do the same. Okay, so from here we'll go into this one. Not to twist them. And then from here. And just keep on repeating this until you come to this middle here. So I finished my first chain. This is how it looks. And now it is time to do our second one, which we will put just underneath the existing one. So here we were working, sorry guys. So here we were working, 1, 2, and 3, and now we'll go 1 down. Let me show you from this side. Maybe better this side, there is a color difference here. So we were going in the 1, 2, and into the third one. And now we'll go into this fourth one. So we will have two empty ones on the top and 2 empty ones at the bottom. Again, you can put just one if you want. I like to put 2 of them. I like how it looks like when it is 2. So again like this, and just underneath your existing one. Okay, and try to follow to place in under the same hole from where you placed your previous chain. And okay, finally our piece is finished. This is the final look. This is how it looks like. I like to have these two, so when we make a bow, it looks big and chunky, just like our pants. This is how it looks from the back, and this is how it looks from the front. We will try it on now. Let's see how it looks once I try it. I hope you guys like it. I hope it helped you make the one for yourself. Write me in the comments your comments, suggestions, complaints, if you have any. Let me know how it went. Please subscribe, like, and comment, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.